Today we're talking about the imperative to care. I'm Marina Ormes here with your Astro vibe for Wednesday, November 29th. We're talking about caring today because the moon is in Cancer. Cancer is that water sign that has to do with nurturing, with mothering, with caring, with attending to our feelings, our sensitivity, our vulnerability. And so the imperative to care is part of what it means to be human, right? We have to care for each other. We have to care about each other. It's our ways of being with each other that allow us to have the social connections that we do, to build families, and to create the togetherness that allows us to make a difference, that allows us to create the safe containers for healing. And that is exactly what the moon in Cancer is all about. So the sign of Cancer it's a water sign and it's ruled by the moon. So the moon is the part of us that feels things. It's very internal. It has to do with our heart and our feelings and our emotions. And so it's very intangible. It is the part of us that is irrational, right? So when somebody's trying to talk you out of your feelings, they can't, because your feelings are they're not logical, right? It's not based in logic. So you can't dismiss them because of a logical explanation. So that Cancer moon energy is the imperative as human beings that we have to care. And we have these conflicts going on in the world, right? Different points of view, different ways of seeing things, different things that we feel invested in, even though ultimately everything that appears to be in opposition is really part of the same whole, right? We are working toward wholeness, which means we are working on integrating the places where we seem to be at odds with another perspective, be that of another human being, someone we're in relationship with, or another group of people, right? So ultimately, we are human, and that imperative that we have to care is about how we take care of each other, because we need to create the space for healing. And we can absolutely do that by starting with ourselves. And so creating that container for yourself by having that imperative to care for yourself. And so the self-care that you do is about how you de-stress. It's about how you create safety for yourself so that you can relax, right? Because that is how we heal, right? I talk about that here, and how the parasympathetic nervous system is part of the autonomic nervous system that helps us rest, regenerate, repair, heal, do all the things that we do when we're not in fight or flight, which is the sympathetic nervous system. So the rest, regenerate, repair is what gets activated when we feel safe, when we feel comfortable, when we're not in pain or feeling like we're under attack or under stress or having worry, right? So we need to have that time and space where we get away from things that are stressful, create that safe container, whether it's sitting on the couch and watching a nice movie, or getting a good night's rest, or just having some time to take your time with your meal, right? To allow yourself to have that decompression that is ultimately so important. And so that imperative to care is awakened by the Cancer moon. It awakens that mothering instinct that all human beings have, right? It's that instinct, impulse to create that safe space. And so that's what we call mothering, is really the ability to nurture, right? And what is nurturing? It's creating that safety, getting needs met, being fed, taken care of, so that we can be comfortable, so that we can do the rest and regeneration and repair that our bodies, our minds, and our souls need, that is so essential. So thinking about how to create that safe container for yourself, and as well, of course, recognizing that other people, other perspectives out there in the world, they're acting from their woundedness when they're not engaging in the wholeness where we can create healing together. So in other words, when you're encountering a difficult person, a difficult institution, right? Something that is not smooth and easy for you, you're having that experience because the person you're dealing with, the person who's giving you the information or that you're interacting with, maybe someone at work, right? That person is perhaps acting from their own woundedness because they don't feel safe. So, and not that you're responsible for making other people feel safe, but it's just that awareness, to be aware that we all have that need. And so if someone's not available for working something out with you or giving you what you need, just take a step back, recognize, hey, they need whatever they need and they're not available for me right now. And so I'm going to take a step back and figure out another way to get my needs met, or to move forward with my day, or to finish this task that I have on my to-do list. So that awareness can help you not take on other people's feelings and take care of yourself, so that you can do what you need to do to take care of yourself and be more functional, more whole, be able to get yourself back to the baseline where you are being your best self. So that's what we can think about today and tomorrow with the moon in Cancer, is this theme of feeling and needs, and of course, prioritizing rest and all kinds of self-care. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Marina Ormes, and you can learn more about me at astrologyheals.com. I do apologize. It seems like we've been having some issues with the contact form on my website, astrologyheals.com. So if you're trying to reach me, go ahead and just use my direct email. It's info@astrologyheals.com. Happy to help if you have questions I can answer, or if you're interested in working with me and want to know how that works, feel free to email info@astrologyheals.com. Some of you have been asking about the package of 5 sessions working with me in depth over time, and you can see that offer on my website, astrologyheals.com, and certainly don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions about how that works. info@astrologyheals.com. Thanks so much, and thank you for subscribing. It really helps and supports my work. So thanks for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.